All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to go live. Turn up the music and turn it down so you can hear me. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? We are live. It is time for some Grand Arena goodness, and I have got with me today, you can see here, I have got a group of patrons with me, and they are on the stream. You are going to hear their voices. This is a new experiment for me, by the way. We're just going to try this out, see how it goes. And while we're going through Grand Arena, I've got my gameplay live in front of them so they can react with me, enjoy the show. But also, we're just going to have a little discussion about Rise of Skywalker. You know, we'll be also talking about other things about the Grand Arena, but there will be spoilers here in this chat, ladies and gentlemen. So just be ready for some spoilers of Rise of Skywalker. If you do not want to hear spoilers about the movie, I would invite you to come back and watch the replay of the stream once you've had a chance to see it. But seeing as the movie's been out for over a week now, I think we should be fine. So before we get started, everyone in the voice chat, how are you guys doing today? This is Maul Pills talking. You guys can see on the screen who's talking. The legendary Maul Pills. Snake kneeling. What's up, Snake? We got Zach in the chat. Sir Boss. If you guys have been paying attention to my stream chats long enough, you recognize all of these names. You can't hear him? Oh, hold on. Now you can hear him. Okay, start over. Start over.
Try that again? Let's do this again. Redo.
Yeah, you'll hear him now. I had that muted. I forgot. What's up? All right. What's up? Volume up. It should be. You should be good now. Yep. So yeah, I muted them during the. Yeah, you hear them now. We're good. We're good. We're good. So what'd you guys think about the movie?
I thought it was great. I thought it was epic. You know, I'm a Star Wars fan, so I'm willing to suspend some of the plot holes and just enjoy it for what it was. And I thought it was good. I thought it was the best of the three sequels.
Okay, you thought it was the best of the three?
Yep.
All right. Cool. Everyone agree?
I've seen it 5 times, so I must have liked it.
5 times? Oh man, I just realized I'm still in my brother's account. Let's see if he's done his Grand Arena. Maybe he wants me to do it. He already did it. Look at him. He got the clear. He got the win. Whoa, he won by like just a few points. Look at that. Let's see. He says, oops, I didn't mean to hide that. Oh, well. Not sure if I prefer 8 or 9 yet. Yeah, spend his crystals. I should spend the Senate's crystals because I bought him some crystals yesterday, didn't I? Oh, he bought some more. You guys see that? Looks like he wailed for Skywalker.
It's like somebody opened up a vault there, Cubs.
I think he opened up a vault. He did get him. He got him without me. Let's see what he did while we're in here. Let's look at his characters. Did he take anyone to Gear 13?
Gear 13 is Cup.
Gear 13 is Cup. Let's see. Oh, go back. Come on. I'm wondering if he Gear 13 Droideka. That's what he did. Look at that. That's who he wailed on to get it done. He took Droideka to Gear 13. You know who my most recent Gear 13 is, guys?
Who's that?
Droideka.
Droideka.
Yep.
Kind of essential for the gas event, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Now it's possible. We saw with the It's Just Ian video that you can do it with only Gear 13 B1, right? But
I was able to, yeah. I only had Gear 13 B1 and I was able to get it.
Gear 13 B1. How long did it take you?
Well, I had Gear 13 Asajj 2 on that, but I did it in 3 tries.
Yeah. Did everyone else get it?
I had to do some whaling, but I got it first time around. But you need some serious RNG to get there.
Yeah, for sure. All right, we're getting my account linked here. We'll get going. Are you guys still seeing my gameplay, by the way?
Indeed. I've
Okay,
just copied
cool.
down all the passwords, so it's cool.
It shows it's pausing my preview, but I wanted to make sure that you guys were seeing it. What's up, Kylo Ren? And we got, let's see, CT7777 in the house. What's up, Sevens? You're on mute. He's being obedient. Just here to listen. That's fine. That's totally fine. Full clear disco ball for the win. You know, how do you guys feel about that? Should I get like a legit disco ball in the office for full clears only?
A little mini Death Star disco ball. Nice.
Yeah, a Death Star disco ball. Reese, you're the only streamer I like watching do Grand Arena. Man, thank you. That means a lot. All right, here we go. Here's my gameplay. Let's look at my Grand Arena. It's looking pretty good so far. My opponent has already done some attacks here. And she, I think, her name's Jamie. Spelled the girl way, so I think it's a she this time. She failed against Padme and hasn't done anything else. So I think we're going to get this.
Leia's mom with the defensive hold. Gotta love it.
Yeah. So we have got Kylo Ren. We've got we got clones. We got Padme down south. We're going to need to hit that first. Let's see. We're going to need to hit Jedi Revan, Rey. We got Talzin and Bosk. Pretty basic. So let's go over here. Let's hit down here, I think, first. I think we're going to hit Padme. That's probably the toughest team. What do you guys think we use against Padme? Do you think we go Darth Revan?
Leery, what might be sneaking behind that zone, that back wall there?
Yeah, Darth Revan might be.
You have your CLS?
I do have my CLS.
I don't know. I try CLS. That's how I got through Padme. That's how I always get through.
Yeah.
Relic for Annie, Relic for Kenobi.
Oops. Relic for Kenobi.
Yeah. There's going to be some... It could be a tough one. There's going to be some heat coming out from those two, but...
Here, I'll make the voice chat a bit smaller so somebody wants to see the gameplay. I want to be able to you guys to see who's talking too, though. All right, we'll make it a bit smaller. I got you guys. I think I'm gonna do Darth Revan. I don't know. We could try CLS. There's just a lot of assisting there, and it's a full relic team, right? Except for Padme. I mean, I guess we could hunt down on Anakin, but the problem is Kenobi's gonna start taunting right away, right?
Yeah, you have to control that taunt.
And we've got our own I'd like to mirror match it, actually. Might be able to palp Padme. We could try saving Darth Revan and doing Palpatine with Malik and Bastila. How do you guys feel about that? Palpatine, Bastila, Malik.
Do you have Thrawn?
I do. Actually, I think I placed him on defense. Let's check. Yeah, he's on defense. We could use Jedi Revan, too. My Yoda's at Relic 2 only. And we just have to avoid the assisting, but we could at least put the mark on Anakin. I think I want to try that. I think we can get it. I think we can get it. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it. Fighting Drunk, we might be able to do your Grand Arena. Okay. So Revan goes first. Let's put a mark on Anakin. And then we'll avoid assisting after this. But I just want to get that on him because we're going to have taunt by GK. Let's put the foresight up. All right. So while I'm doing this, common criticisms of Rise of Skywalker, I'm curious to see what you guys think. I think probably the first thing to think about is people took issue to Rey taking on the Skywalker name at the end. How did you guys feel about that?
I thought it was completely appropriate.
I
Same.
totally agree. So why do you think it was appropriate? Oh, Padme?
She never really had that mother-father figure, and even though maybe timeline-wise it wasn't a long time, but she really had a lot of influence by Luke and Leia, so I thought it fit perfectly.
Yeah, and I think it's important to remember, like, Rey's character arc, the whole, like, central dramatic question of her character was, where am I from? You know, the very from the very beginning of Force Awakens, we see Rey struggling with who her parents are and wanting to have a sense of belonging. And that was a stupid move. I didn't realize Yoda had buff immunity. You know, you see her counting down, you know, how many days it's been since she saw her family, right? And so at the end, for her to find out she's a Palpatine, obviously she's not going to want to take on the Palpatine name. Plus, we've seen in the lore what happens when people find out that you're part of somebody like that. Like, if you've read the books, what happens? I mean, tell me, guys, what happens to Leia when everybody finds out she's Darth Vader's daughter? By the way, thanks, Orange Baseball, for the $5. If you could only get one of the new Kylo and Reys, which would it be? Probably new Kylo, especially if they give us Ben Solo. So, anyway, that's kind of my thinking with it.
Yeah, and if you read Resistance Reborn, you kind of get a better picture of the connection between Rey and Leia.
Yes.
Which I think really further strengthens how appropriate that was. It's a little bit out of context if you didn't read the book.
Yeah, the book is so good. And something else I love about that book, by the way, is the context it gives us to Poe kind of being bred as a leader for the Resistance, so to speak. And so that, and also how he deals, his internal dialogue with himself on how he deals with his failure, with the dreadnought and all of that. Even though he obviously takes out a dreadnought, but then, the repercussions of that and all of the resources and lives that they lost, etc., and kind of the effect that has on the Resistance and how that affects him and the perception of him and his perception of himself. I think that part of that book is really interesting and makes his character more compelling in Rise of Skywalker to me.
Yeah, it sets up Rise of Skywalker to be I think a redemption story for Poe.
Yeah, and I think it was.
Especially at the end there, Cubs, when he's watching his friends go down one by one. He's like, I'm sorry, we failed.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah. Wasn't that too, if you've read the books, Snap going down, that was a really sad moment for me.
With his father, his stepfather there.
Yep, exactly.
Stepfather showed up right after it, but stepfather showed up right after. But that actually hurt me more than Ben Solo did.
Yeah, Snap's an awesome character, especially in the books. So, okay, so we had a few opinions on Rey being a Skywalker, and if we're okay with that. I think Jedi Revan was a good choice there, by the way.
Yeah, that seemed to work out okay.
Yeah. So, any other opinions about Rey being a Skywalker?
I had no issues with it. She took over the Skywalker Ranch, so kind of fit.
Keaton says she hasn't earned really anything, but she was OP from the get-go. Her being a Palpatine was decently reasonable excuse for that, though. Yeah, I think Rey being a Palpatine, to me, that pretty much makes the power that she has pretty understandable. Call me crazy, having that kind of blood. And then also, I feel like she earned quite a bit for how she defeated Palpatine. If that doesn't give you street cred, I don't know what does.
Agreed. So what are your thoughts, Cubs, on A, her lightsaber at the end and how cool that was, and B, the fact that she chose the yellow Kyber crystal as a Jedi Sentinel.
I think it's very interesting. I really want to research that more to have a bit, because I know there's some interesting lore implications there that I don't feel like I have a good understanding of. I thought the lightsaber looked really cool. We don't know who Rey's mother is really. I mean, we got a picture of her, Kylo Ren, but we don't really have a lore understanding of her yet. I'm guessing that will be examined a bit further in the books. But Maul, do you have any context on that and the significance of that?
So what I've sort of know from reading the lore and some of the other books is the blue lightsabers are the Jedi Guardians, and those are the fighters of the Jedi Order. The green lightsabers are the consular Jedi, and they're the negotiators and the ones who sort of seek to use the Force in negotiation of wisdom in their knowledge.
Okay.
And then the Sentinels are kind of the balance. They seek to fight the dark side by equally using both.
Interesting.
So I thought it was kind of, I don't, maybe it's me being a Star Wars fan reading something into it that JJ didn't intend. It was unintentional, but the whole notion through the entire arc of the Force coming together in the balance, her at the end defeating Palpatine, turning Kylo Ren back to Ben Solo, all of that stuff, and the sort of the arc coming to an end, and then at the end she's a Jedi Sentinel, which is the one where both sides of the light side of the Force come together equally. Maybe that's a little too far, but if that was the intention, that was some deep fandom stuff. Yeah,
agreed. And that kind of connects to something else that I think people had an issue with, and that's Ben Solo becoming one with the Force. And that to me, so this kind of plays into this a bit, and I'll explain. The way I understand this, and anyone with a deeper lore understanding than me, correct me, but the way I understand that moment is Anakin Skywalker brought balance to the Force, right? When Palpatine was killed. Am I wrong in that? And Kylo Ren being born, falling to the dark side, threw off the balance and paved a way for Palpatine's return. And Skywalkers have kind of been the opposite of Palpatine this whole time with that balance. And so with Skywalker becoming one with the Force, it kind of makes sense to me with that happening shortly after the defeat of Palpatine. Is that a good way to look at that, do you guys think?
I think so.
So that's why I kind of buy that.
Well, I mean, I agree with you. I think the same thing.
Yeah.
Add in that he also did the ultimate sacrifice, gave his life for someone else.
Yeah. Hey, Alex Brandt, welcome to the chat. Alex is a good high school friend of mine. Congrats on the Hawkeyes on a great bowl win last night. Okay, what do you guys think about this clone team?
Not a good win.
What was that, Sevens?
I said false. That was a terrible game.
That was a terrible... Are you a USC fan? You're watching Iowa State now? Yeah, Iowa State. Are they... I was watching that game earlier. I should pull that back up. Let's see. I wanted to see how that was going. All right. So what do you guys think about this clone team? Part of me feels like CLS could get out in front of it, but I don't know. I don't know if I trust CLS against it. That's a good relic team right there.
Well, if the glitch is to follow with 3v3, you don't have to worry about it. Because he's in the second slot.
We could try Bugs.
Bugs might work, actually.
Bugs might be my best bet. Let's see. What does he have up north again, though? I think he had Jedi Revan. Yeah, I kind of want to save Bugs for Jedi Revan.
Use your troopers.
Shut up, boss.
I agree with that.
Oh, man.
The chat has spoken, Cubs.
I feel like CLS might work here. And if the glitch is true, then we could just go for Rex. Or we just mirror match it, but my bugs aren't quite as good.
No, the glitch, he still sacrifices himself and gives all the stats. It's the AoE glitch that's going to be an issue. That's the glitch.
Let's try CLS.
Wait, what? I thought the glitch worked that when he dies, like he'll save someone, but he won't pass stats.
No, he passes stats. It's when 2 or more clones die at the same time.
Huh. Whoa.
I'm keeping Rex managed pretty well. Yeah, he still revived Rex. But I honestly, I think it's okay in 3v3. I think this is fun. Oh, uh-oh. 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 We got to keep turns off of Rex. Uh-oh. No! No! How did you get that many turns? That's not fair! Oh my gosh! Die!
Yeah, you definitely want to kill Rick.
Oh my gosh! Dude, I just needed to land like 1 hit on Rex. They got like 50,000 turns in a row.
This is fun because the stream is all delayed. So we get to hear the reaction and then actually see it happen.
Well, I actually look at your phone. I'm sharing my gameplay with you so you guys can see it live.
Oh, actually?
Yeah,
Wow.
just those in the voice chat.
Okay.
Well, fortunately, we got 5s out. Rex is down, and my opponent here is probably not going to full clear me. So that's a loss I'm willing to take so that we save our bugs so we can get through Jedi Revan still. But dang, that Terminator chain they got was absolutely bananas. Okay, so backups here. What do you guys think?
It should be pretty easy to clear
yeah, we just need...
Rex and Echo.
We got no taunt, so we can just go for Rex. I kind of want to try Bosk. Might not be enough. I think Bosk would be enough. What do you guys think?
Like, who's the 3?
Bosk, Boba, and Dengar.
Yeah.
I feel like
They
those
have the
three would clean it
survivability.
up pretty well.
Let's try it. Rexalate! Yep, I got Rexalated. They'll probably go first. Yep. Yep. Okay. Let's get a taunt up. Let's get an ability block. He's got the tenacity.
Yeah,
Oh, almost got him. Take him out. Take him out. Boom! What's up? Yep, that's a good cleanup team right there. That's what that is. All right. That happened fast. I'm good with that. You know what? I'm good with that. All right. So, any other Rise of Skywalker talking points you guys think are valuable? I think we all love Babu Freak.
He's the true hero of that movie.
Dude. Wow, this guy has got a Gear 12 Zeta ARC Trooper. That's going to be fun. Yeah. Babu is the true hero of this whole thing. Am I wrong?
No, 100%.
Did you guys like the whole Zori Bliss thing?
I thought it was kind of random, but that's just me.
I liked
Are we
her interaction with Poe more than I did her character arc.
Okay, so yeah, the Poe, like, lover, bounty hunter, scoundrel girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did like Poe at the end of it when he's just kind of looking at her and then nods, and she's just like, "Yeah, no." He's like, "Are you
I
sure?"
loved that moment. Yeah, he's looking at her like, huh? You want a kiss? Huh? And she's like, no. And he's just like, all right. Like, no shit. Just totally accepts it.
It's like, yeah, that's fair. Okay.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Oh, crap. Okay, so we might want to use, just to be safe, Darth Revan on Jedi Revan. Let's see. Okay, so Jedi Revan's probably our hardest left. Night Sisters will be a bit tricky. We've got Basti. Maybe we'll use Bugs on Basti. We can probably split up our Darth Revan and save Palp. Do you guys think that against or Jedi Revan, we could get away with doing our Darth Revan HK and Sith Trooper combo, or do you think we need to bring Bastila in there?
If you're going to split him up, I think you want to keep Bastila with Palp and Malik.
I kind of want to too, but I wonder if we even need to. Because we don't have a lot of tough stuff left. Don't need Bastila? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring Malik in. We'll save Bastila, but I'm going to bring Malik in. Just in case. This is the hardest team on the board. I don't want to screw it up. Oh, sweet. We got the first turn. I thought for sure his Jedi Revan would go first. That was lucky.
Savior's been triggered.
Yep. There we go. We got a shock out there. Now I wish I could have Bastila's AoE. Nice try, Yoda. Nice.
It's a solid battle meditation.
Yep. I want to just take Jedi Revan out, but it's probably time to go for Jolie. Boom! See ya!
I'm still waiting for someone to test JKR with the new Finn against DR. I think that wins.
Yeah, we'll do that sometime for you, Raging.
One day.
One day.
Maybe.
One of these days.
Possibly. Probably not. I'm never going to get it.
You're never going to get it?
Yeah.
Oh. F in the chat for Raging.
No, W in the chat for Asian.
All right, whatever makes you feel better.
Because I'm on stream, so boom.
I'm on stream. All right, let's see. We've got Bosk, Talzin, JTR. Out of those three, I think Bosk is probably the most threatening. Oh, wow, they're ignoring me and they're giving you the W. Thanks, guys!
We finally got it.
You finally got it, Raging.
It only took so long. Man.
So for Bosk, our options are probably Treya, Clone Troopers, or Bugs. I'm thinking Treya. Or Talzin. Talzin.
Treya.
You think Treya? I think Treya is the safest. We don't... Well, does he have... Sorry, does he have bugs? I forget. She? I think this is a she. Were there bugs on that back wall? Let's check. No, we got Karth. Yeah, no bugs. So let's use Treya. I think that'll be safe. Maybe we save Nihilus?
Yeah, Treya seems like overkill, but honestly, it all seems like overkill.
Yeah,
so.
I'm trying to save enough. But I don't know how much we even need to, because we've got plenty here.
Yeah, and if you can't get the full clear, then you're fine.
I'd use Nihilus just to be on the safe side, or IPD.
Too late. I took Insidious instead.
Well, this is a Gear 12 team, so Sion's just going to have, like, a party.
We're going to isolate that fool. Isolate Bosk, and it's just like, forget about it.
Yeah, you only have to worry about Boba with this team.
Now that Boba's kind of thick. That's a thick Boba. That's a thick boy!
I always forget with Boss Fleet, they have like the 100% defense while they have protection. It's so weird. Because they die so fast.
Get him.
Yeah, this is easy clap.
Mute yourself when you're not talking, Raging. Thanks. You got it before I even started. All right. Let's keep him isolated. Keep Palpatine protected. When I say Palp, I mean Sid. Little AoE action. Yeah, this will be good. And then we save Nihilus, so that's good. We can probably put Nihilus with Bastila. right? Maybe we do Palpatine, Nihilus, and Bastila against that Bastila light side team. Something like that.
That could do work. That could do work.
That could do work. In the chat, everyone, in the text chat on YouTube, I'm curious for the panel here. We got a panel of experts. What questions do you guys have about Rise of Skywalker? Or what parts of the movie are you curious about getting opinions on? I'm trying to think of other points. I'll get a start while we're waiting for the chat. Let's discuss Palpatine's return.
Before that, let me throw one out.
Okay.
One thing that did disappoint me, it's, two things, really. One, I saw it in 3D, and they totally missed an opportunity to have a really awesome 3D experience.
You were telling me that, yeah.
Like, there were no blaster bolts or lightsabers or ships flying through the audience. They totally missed an opportunity, but I'm not going to lament on that. We saw the ghost, but no Hera. Come on.
That's a missed opportunity with the fans, right?
I mean, that would have set a lot of people off in a good way.
Yeah.
I mean, while they didn't mention Hera, Kanan kind of got his little moment shortly after that when all the Jedi were
So did Ahsoka.
Yep.
Kanan and Ahsoka.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I would have liked to see Hera too, but I mean, the Phoenix Squadron still kind of got their little moment to shine.
All right, here's some speculation.
Okay.
With those voices, wasn't every other Jedi except for Ahsoka confirmed dead at that point?
Yes, you've seen all of them die either in movies or in the TV series, except Ahsoka.
So it's kind of worrisome about her voice then. Like, is she dead at that point? How was she able to?
Well, she'd be what, 80-ish?
Yeah, something like that. But like, I mean, alien species, so we don't really know.
Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda.
Finale for Mandalorian was so good. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, we're not going to talk Mandalorian, so you guys know it's still a bit fresher, and so I'm going to avoid spoilers on that. But yeah, definitely go watch the latest episode. It was great. So, okay, look, interesting. Let's see. Ahsoka was confirmed as alive, according to David. So I don't know about that.
At that point?
Here's an interesting one. How do all the Star Destroyers power their lasers if Starkiller Base was destroyed, since this is where the Kyber crystals are from? So I think it's important to note about Ilum. Ilum is a very prominent Jedi planet where the Jedi did go to find their Kyber crystals. It is one of the best sources in the galaxy, or was one of the best sources in the galaxy of Kyber crystals, which, if you guys did not know, it was confirmed in Fallen Order and in the, I think it was the Rise of Skywalker picture guide or something like that. The Ilum, the planet that the Jedi go to get their Kyber crystals in the lore, was converted into Starkiller Base. So that was Starkiller Base. That's a Star Wars fact now. Somebody, by the way, Shawaka. Yeah, there you go. You went on mute. Thanks. Anyway, but it was not the only source of Kyber crystals. And so I don't know if we know that those cannons were powered by Kyber crystals. I don't know if we know that, but assuming that they were, there are plenty of other sources. Yeah, like it mentions, Ezra got his Kyber crystal on Lothal. Also, if you remember in Rogue One, the Empire was there farming Kyber crystals on was it Jeddah? Was that the planet?
Jeddah, yes.
Yeah.
There's also Dantooine, isn't there? Wasn't that another popular one?
I don't remember Dantooine having Kyber crystals, but it very well might have. I can't say for sure.
I'm just trying to think, because like Rey obviously got another Kyber crystal from somewhere, so obviously there's somewhere else to get them.
Yeah, Ilum was a very prominent source of Kyber crystals, a reliable one, but it was not the only one.
They took prescription strength blue pills.
Yes. So I would love to know more about this. Alex Brandt, he says, want to know more of the dagger. It seemed ancient, but it was inscribed the current location of the Wayfinder. Only plot point I didn't love is Rey using it to line up with the throne room. So yeah, I think the main answer I would have for that is that its purpose was meant for the future. It was crafted that way because that's how they knew that was going to take place. That's the only thing I could answer for that. Is that when it was crafted, it was done so with the future vision in mind of Rey using it in that moment. How do you guys feel about that? Or did you guys have a hard time buying that as well?
No, it was inscribed to locate in Palpatine's throne room.
Yeah.
It was inscribed with Palpatine in mind. It's just a Sith knife. There are probably plenty of those on Korriban and wherever he was. I can't remember the name of.
It was a bit cheesy. I think they probably could have had it happen a different way. But with the wreckage of the Death Star being on that planet, like, obviously, you know, it wasn't. It was looking at the future.
I think that specific dagger could have itself been ancient, but the guy who was using it himself was not. He was a pretty... I don't want to use the word modern because that's kind of weird in Star Wars, but he was around during the original trilogy, wasn't he? So it's kind of believable that he would have modified it so that it would have fit post-Empire.
Yeah. We did discuss Rey calling herself a Skywalker. Some people seem angry about that. I really don't get the anger because to me, Rey's whole character arc has centered around her wanting to have a sense of purpose, wanting to have a family. And she found out her family was Palpatine. That's a super devastating thing to learn. We know it, like, nobody's going to want to go around and say, yeah, my, grandpa's the emperor. Nobody's going to want to say that. And also, if you look at who were the most influential people for Rey, especially if you read the books, Leia had a huge influence on Rey. Luke had a big influence on Rey. Han Solo had a big influence on Rey. Ben Solo ended up having a big influence on Rey. And so it makes sense in that moment when she's asked that question, which, by the way, Rey does not say, I am now considering myself a Skywalker forever. She's simply asked the question at the end, what's your name? And she responds, Skywalker, after seeing Force Ghost, Luke, and Leia smiling. I mean, it's like they appear to tell her, we are adopting you into this family. And so to me, if you understand Rey's character, what her concerns have been, and all of that, it makes all of the sense in the world to me that she would consider herself a Skywalker. And it looks to me like both Luke and Leia are not only okay with that, but endorsing and encouraging her to say that. That's how I view that scene. Anyone disagree?
Missed opportunity would have... I like it. I'm just saying missed opportunity would have been to have Anakin and Ben there as well.
I would have loved that too. Nice. That if they could have had Force Projection Hayden there, oh gosh. But it wouldn't have made sense to Rey as much. I don't think she didn't have a connection to Anakin. Ben Solo would have made sense though. Here's a good one. I would like to hear some takes on this. Ben asked a really important question. Does the movie ruin Anakin Skywalker's legacy and sacrifice? What do you guys think about that?
No.
It continues it.
Yeah, no,
expound on that, Sir Boss.
Okay with the Palpatine. Sorry.
It continues the sacrifice. He sacrificed himself to balance the Force. It was thrown out of balance by his family, and so it's obvious that even though she was an adopted Skywalker, she brought back balance. So It's just, in the whole history of the Star Wars, it's all about balance. It's not one person does everything.
Agreed. And you even heard Anakin say that. That was his line at the end there, wasn't it? Bring balance to the Force like I did.
Yep, that was Hayden Christensen too, which I absolutely love.
Yeah, he ended up in the movie. That was great. And you know what? I actually missed that the first time. And I was just, in that moment, I was so taken in the emotion of the scene that I didn't even realize it was Hayden Christensen right there. But the second time I saw it, I was like, Hayden! There he is! Oh, shoot. I'm doing gameplay and I'm not even telling you guys. I forgot I went full screen. We're in our ship battle.
Went ham on ships. I'm surprised. There's no thought there. You're just ready to go.
I hate ships anyway. I don't even want to show you guys ship battles. Screw these ships. Screw all of them. Oh, man. Phantom came in and just ghosted my freaking Anakin starfighter. All right. Okay, any other thoughts? Rogue, you were going to say something about Anakin's sacrifice. I'd like to hear what you have to say.
Well, I was going to say about the Palpatine surviving related to it. It's for Star Wars fans, frankly, I don't know why anyone's objecting to it. We've already accepted it. Whether you're a fan of Disney or a fan of the EU, Palpatine survives in both.
Right.
So it's like, if you accepted it in the EU canon before Disney took it over, you're going to have to accept it now.
Yeah, and really, I mean, if we're talking, if we feel like his sacrifice got undermined, why do we feel that way? I think it's mostly centered around the fact that Palpatine came back, period, and that there's a need to get rid of him again, right? And so a lot of fans do have a problem with that in this, but are okay with it somehow in the expanded universe, in Legends or whatever, and that, so I think that's a bit of a contradiction, right? I think that's a good point.
But no one has ever really gone.
Yeah. Yeah, so is Palpatine gone? Did they, by the way,
he seems pretty gone.
Did they say no one has ever really gone in the movie, or was that just in the trailer? I don't remember that line in the movie.
I don't either. I think it was trailer.
Yeah,
in The Last Jedi, it's towards the end when they're talking, like Leia and the Force projection of Luke.
Yeah.
She's like, I know my son is gone. And he's like, no one's ever really gone.
Oh, okay. Man, we're going to lose this battle. I hate ships. Have I told you guys ever that I hate ships?
No, I don't think you have.
I hate
troopers,
ships.
Cubs.
I should have used my troopers here. Gosh dang it.
Yeah, troopers would have cleaned this up.
That's my
Troopers too OP.
Backpedaling a bit to the end scene of Rise of Skywalker, the way I kind of interpreted it was the name Skywalker in this movie and this trilogy specifically. I think they were moving away from a lineage and more that it's a title that they give people who kind of bring balance in these certain situations.
I'm not 100% sure I buy that, mostly because, like, who else was given that title, so to speak? To me, I mean, and Rey wasn't looking for a title, she was looking for a family. You know what I'm saying? I know
she wasn't looking for a title, but if you, like, the whole premise of Rey's character at the beginning of this is she is a nobody. Like, we don't know. And, of course, they did give her the whole Palpatine lineup in 9, but I think really this whole idea that she's no one and she's powerful kind of speaks to anyone, the one who saves the day.
Yeah.
That's at least how I interpreted it. It could be just she's now a Skywalker. They adopted her. They could certainly do that. I wouldn't be surprised.
My take on it, Cubs, is sort of what you were doing.
Gosh dang it.
Palpatine name is stained beyond all belief. Palpatine is literally Hitler.
Are you guys watching this? Freaking ships!
Oh,
I didn't even get a turn!
This is a woodshedding. I am sorry.
I hate ships!
There goes the PG-13 rating.
Yeah, weren't we told to keep it clean?
We definitely were.
I was bleeping it. I bleeped it.
Hey, there's a delay, so can I? There's a delay, so can I do it?
This is ridiculous.
I distinctly remember a list of things we were forbidden to do.
This is why Cubs hates flying. Blast! This is why I hate flying. I hopped on just in time for the rage. Ships are dumb! Get them out of your freaking game, CG! Fix your game! There we go. There's more rage.
Hey,
you
Cubs,
need to get the soundbite of Obi-Wan saying, I hate flying.
This is why I hate flying.
If it makes you feel any better, Cubs, I lost this Grand Arena round because of a glitch. So I'm right there with the rage.
More rage equals more views. Whatever it takes. Ships are the best part of the game.
Did anyone else notice that as soon as we got the list of rules, Cubs asked me if I had any morphine?
I did remember that, yeah.
Okay, there's a little inside joke to that. So we do our patron chats on Discord. And one time, Sir Boss was all like, he had a surgery and he was on morphine as a result of that surgery. And let's just say it was a funny chat. Do I have a chance, guys? I don't have a chance.
That will go down along with the time the Aussies took over.
Oh, the day the Aussies took over was great, too. Can you link us to that video? Yeah, we didn't take a video of it.
I wish they did. I still don't remember what I said.
That's probably for the best, boss.
It's 100% for the best.
Yep. The cleanup chat the next morning where we were trying to help Boss remember what he had said was also a golden one.
Come on, baby. Oh, we're almost getting him out. Give me a turn. Ah, he stealthed that freaking turkey.
So to enjoy these chats, ladies and gentlemen, just join his Patreon.
Oh, hey, yeah, that's a good idea.
Subtle little
10 out of 10 would support that advertisement.
And I hate how much depth you don't have in ships, too. Like, you lose one battle, you're just done. Know what I'm saying?
Well, CG is promising us more capital ships, Cubs. You know, your favorite.
Yay.
I can't wait to hoard Get 3 for a year for the next capital ship.
I don't know. I got Negotiator, and now I can't lose.
Well, yeah, it's kind of the same for me because I'm so low in GP, but like, I hate hoarding currency. It's not fun.
Man, we're close.
2 or 3 more territory wars, I get my malevolence, and I will be happy.
Dude, I target Malevolence and Fleet Arena.
Yeah. I hear that Negotiator seems to be pretty much it.
I think it depends. Malevolence sounds really good, like, on offense, but it doesn't hold great.
Pretty much.
No, Negotiator mirror matches that are kind of like the JKR mirror match.
So, Cubs, how about all the Sith Lord statues in the opening of Rise of Skywalker? The Nihilus. And
I love that. And we've got Revan is confirmed.
Confirmed canon now, yep.
Yep. Which ability should I do here, guys? I think we need to do this one. Dispel.
I don't know that I've ever used Resistance Pilot, so I have no idea.
I don't know. I'm still on a delay, so.
I can't see, so I don't know.
I'm so close.
I can't see, but use the second one.
Oh, man.
Well, as the battle has progressed, Cubs has gotten farther from victory, so there are more ships now.
Good observation.
Are we ready for more? Are we ready
Thank
for
you.
more rage here?
I'm ready.
We got one down!
Oh my gosh, he did it.
Oof.
No!
Oh god.
There it is.
That 78k came out of nowhere. That was
Gosh. And look at this. Like, we don't even have a capital ship. I hate that crap. It's so stupid. All right. Well, I don't think my opponent's getting through here anyway. We've pretty much already won. Assuming they can't get through my Padme.
Well, thou shalt well harder, I guess.
But I want the full clear party. Ugh. Oh, wow.
You could run my battles and do a full clear party. It should be pretty easy.
Oh, speaking of, by the way, Fighting Drunk, we've gone on long enough. I think you just go ahead and do your battles. I'm going to jump off after mine, I think.
Hey, Cubs, I got a question.
Please.
How do you feel about ships?
Sir Boss has been removed from the chat.
No more morphine, chat.
No more morphine. All right. Let's put Nihilus in here. We're going to go for this. That tenacity up might hurt us here, though. There we go. We got the fear anyway. All right. Let's do this. Do the strip. That's worth it. I like the video, y'all. Yeah, like it. If you haven't already. Does it mean Palpatine won at the very end because Palpatine managed to wipe out the Skywalker bloodline? I mean, maybe that would seem like a bit of a victory to him, although I feel like he probably wanted to be alive. Call me crazy.
Sith don't believe in pirate victories.
They only deal in absolutes. All right. Full clear for you this morning. Good job, Cynic. All right. Any other Rise of Skywalker talking points, guys?
Music was great.
Oh, man.
Service from the old movies. Yes.
John Williams brought in an extraordinary amount of themes. It was like every minute we had a new theme.
And speaking of the man, how about his cameo?
Yeah, John Williams made a cameo in the film, didn't he? Let's actually see if I want to see if I can find a screenshot of that. John Williams.
The cameos lately have actually been good. I mean, Williams and then the Mandalorian, not in this last episode, but the Prison Break one.
The Prison Break one?
Right?
Yeah.
We had the 3 directors, didn't we?
All the directors were the X-Wing pilots.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. When you said Prison Break, I instantly thought of the show Prison Break, not the episode. I'm not finding a picture of this. I know it'd be a pirated one, so it's probably not a good idea to show it anyway.
Okay, I'm a little curious. What did you guys find at the beginning of Rise of Skywalker? Because I thought the pacing was terrible.
Really?
I'm gonna be completely honest. Yeah.
So maybe I'm the worst person to ask, because to me, like, even when Star Wars is slow, I'm just like, freaking Star Wars, especially new Star Wars. I just love new Star Wars.
I just felt it was like, bam, we're here. Bam, we're here. Kylo, Rey, this, that, and it was really hard to follow. Like, I get why they did it, because they wanted to retcon everything from 8, but
yeah,
did not help.
I don't know if I viewed it that way, that they wanted to... I don't know if I viewed it as them wanting to retcon everything from 8, though, personally.
They certainly... They went a different direction, at the very least.
They did, but they also... I mean, some people say that Rise of Skywalker just took a massive dump on Last Jedi. And to me, I don't feel like it did. I think that's what people wanted it to do. But some of the most important themes of Rise of Skywalker were established in The Last Jedi.
Well, okay, on my opinion, now, Cubs, you know I'm okay with the movie. I don't like the director. But the direct shot from Luke's character when he caught the saber was like, you treat it with respect, and I was wrong, were direct shots. I'm sorry.
Was it a direct shot, or was it character development? Because Luke, if you pay attention to what happens to Luke in The Last Jedi, Luke goes from a very bitter old man who's bitter towards the Jedi, right? But then at the end of the film, he says to Kylo Ren, I will not be the last Jedi. And he's basically confirming, I am a Jedi, and I'm not going to be the last Jedi. And so to me, I see it as a character development, not taking a crap on The Last Jedi, personally. I loved both films. And to me, that's not a shot at The Last Jedi. That's Luke having become one with the Force and progressing his character towards no longer being bitter towards the Jedi and respecting the weapon more.
Yeah. God forbid they have character growth.
Yeah, that's the thing, is I think people want to look at Luke as, you know, this character that had already arrived before The Last Jedi. No, they gave Luke still room to grow, room to progress, room to learn. And Luke had been through a lot before Last Jedi. He went through something as devastating as what Yoda went through, realizing that he did not realize that Sidious was rising to power right underneath his nose. And he not only allowed that to happen, but he got defeated by him in a lightsaber duel and had to retreat to Dagobah as a result, turning into a crazy hermit. You know, very similar thing happened to Luke. But then when it came down to it, Luke had an opportunity to train Rey, reconciled his differences with the Jedi, and then confirmed at the end of of Last Jedi, I am a Jedi, and she's going to be too. And then we see more of that Zen Luke in Rise of Skywalker. I think it's great. That's just me. Cub, sorry, but you're a fanboy. You are all fanboys! Don't yell at me for being a fanboy, for loving Star Wars. That's why we go see Star Wars, because we are all fanboys. All right? Chat silent. Like, I don't want to go up against that right now.
Well, you can be a fangirl, too.
I need to stop pretending to like The Last Jedi? Oh, stop pretending TLJ Luke matches. No, it doesn't match, but it's a valuable comparison. They went through almost the exact same thing. They were the leader of a Jedi Order. One of their Jedi turned against the rest of the Order and blew up the Order. And then both of them retreat to a deserted planet and are dealing with that loss. That's very similar. Is that not very similar?
No, I think it's similar.
Now, they don't respond to it identically. You know, I think Luke is probably the more bitter one. But also, Luke hasn't had as much time to brood on it as Yoda. Well, actually, probably a similar amount of time.
It was also Luke's family.
It was more personal to Luke. Luke had the personal connection a lot more. Yoda just, I think he was kind of just like, I told them not to train him.
Oh, nice, Cubs. You got the turret out before it was able to get passed over.
Yep. Episode 9 is a knockoff of Harry Potter? Man, I did not see it that way at all. You're still mad Luke only had one scene? I could have dealt with more Luke. I'm not mad about it because the scene that he did get was just great. Oh man, these last two teams are a bit tricky, aren't they?
That new team.
This new team is what we need the best for. I think we'll use Wampa.
That Newt's missing the Zeta, so that's going to help. So
Let's
don't sleep on that Droideka.
Yeah. Let's do.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this? Just bring in some great OP tunes by themselves.
Against Newt?
Mm-hmm.
I want to say it's going to be enough, but I've seen him do some stupid.
It's not going to work. You're going to want to dispel to get that damage immunity off of Droideka.
HK without Revan is trash.
I know. Who could we bring in that can dispel?
First Order works well against them if you have them.
I don't have full First Order. I've got second grade First Order right now. So Phasma, First Order Officer.
His second order.
That's a no-go.
Is anyone mad about Rose Tico time on the screen? They are not real Star Wars fans. Okay, first of all, I was a little bit sad that Rose didn't get more personally. Second of all, never tell somebody they're not a true Star Wars fan. We need to stop classifying people as true Star Wars fans based on their opinion of Star Wars films. In my opinion, if you didn't like Star Wars, that does not mean you're not a fan. If you did like Star Wars, that does not mean that you're not a fan. It's okay for fans to not like what they were given. It's okay for fans to like what they were given even when others did not. So we need to stop calling people Star Wars fans or not Star Wars. Like everyone, if you go to a Star Wars movie and you enjoy Star Wars, you're a fan. All right? Everyone fans differently, and that is 100% okay. Now, the way I felt about Rose Tico is I was disappointed because I felt like Rose was a good character. I felt like her story in Last Jedi could have been developed better, and there were some cringy parts about that I didn't love. But I still thought she was a character with some interesting depth. I thought Rose was a character about the fans. She was a fan. She was like a fangirl of the Resistance. Her sister had died in the cause of the Resistance, and I thought there was some legitimate depth there that I would have liked to see explored more. I would have liked Rose's redemption. I would have liked Rose to have a better character arc in Rise of Skywalker because I thought she deserved it. However, what they did instead was they just avoided it completely, which I think was a response to the toxicity of the fandom.
I also think Rose's character was developed better in the book, in Resistance
Agreed.
Reborn. So if you didn't, again, not to go back to the book, but if you didn't read the book before seeing Rise of Skywalker, you came in with Rose from the previous movie. And so now you're like, this is just a character that has limited depth and development, but she's really developed as a right hand of Leia in the book. And that kind of sets up for what her value is in the movie. So,
Right.
Totally understand people who don't get the character and are disappointed in the character development in the arc in the movie without the context of the book. So it's unfortunate and maybe a bit of a misstep in the movie to not do something to, presuming that not everyone's going to read the book.
Yeah, and he says, bro, I shouldn't have to read the book to make the movie work. No, we're not saying that.
No, agreed.
You shouldn't have to.
That's what I'm saying. I think they made a mistake in not doing more to fill that gap for people that didn't read the book.
Right.
So here's my question. If the average and quote-unquote Star Wars fan meets Kelly Tran in real life, are they not going to fangirl? Because I know I'm going to fangirl.
Good point.
I'll say this. I went all out and fangirled all over Mark Hamill.
Okay, do you guys think that this would work against that team? We got the Dispel on First Order Stormtrooper. We got DPS. We can gain turn meter with Phasma. I don't know if it's enough.
What kind of lineup do you have with Shock?
Not a good one. I've already used my best clones.
Dang.
Speaking of Phasma Cubs, here's a question for you. Biggest wasted character of the sequel trilogy, Hux, Phasma, or Knights of Ren?
Hux, well, Knights of Ren, all of them are pretty wasted. Phasma, to me, though, here's something I'll say about Phasma. I don't feel like Phasma needed to be that much. I mean, people were disappointed that she died, but I didn't really, she was a secondary character. She wasn't, I think she just looked cool. Maybe it was just that we just got hyped too much as a fandom. I didn't really care, personally.
I was hoping they were going to bring her back a second time. I'm not.
Knights of Ren was the one to me that I felt the most disappointed about. Because Knights of Ren connected to the lore a lot more. Phasma was just a leader of the Stormtroopers. She had cool armor. Knights of Ren, that connected to Kylo Ren's origin and potentially to the Jedi that Luke was training. And were they Force sensitive? And what, there's so many questions about the Knights of Ren. And Rise of Skywalker just didn't expound on that at all. It just included them. That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway, let's talk about this real quick. Do you guys think this is enough? We got 2 dispels here. I think that's important. I'm going to try it. I don't think it's going to work. Hopefully we can get 1 out.
It's so
I don't
iffy.
think it'll work.
I don't think it's going to work.
Yeah, without Kylo lead, I don't think so.
Let's try it. Do you think we go for Newt or Droideka first?
That Droideka's going to lay waste.
Yeah.
We can dispel. Really? You're going to dodge twice like that on me? Okay, we got to dispel that. Oof, Droideka. Oh, he's taunting again. We got to pay our taxes. No. Yeah, this is not going to work. This is as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's just... We might have wanted to have this be our cleanup. Really? That dispel's not going to go through? Bad, bad, bad.
It's not enough DPS.
Another dodge! Man, every important attack got dodged. You guys believe that? Man, we might not get the full clear, even down here.
It's that Droidica Zeta. It adds the plus 25% evasion when it doesn't have damage immunity.
Yeah. We gotta do Wampa, guys. But I don't know who we can bring in that can dispel.
What Galactic Republic do you have left?
This is gonna be way too OP. I don't know if they can take it.
I was about to say, I don't know what the opposite of OP is, but...
Do C-3PO, Hoda, and BB.
Yeah, that's OP. I don't think I have Hoda. I think we've got Watt still, maybe. Let's check. Or no, I put him on defense. We've got our own Droidica.
Could do another Droidica versus Droidica.
I wish I had my Gear 13 Droidica. I Gear 13'd him since. Let's look at our droids. Where's the D?
That's what she said.
See, I held back on that because I'm trying to keep the stream clean.
I said PG-13. PG, like, all right, that's a PG-13. That's fine.
Could HK, Magna, and then Droidica do it? Probably not. I don't think they can.
HK, Droidica, and probably I'd throw in what's that? C-3PO.
What if we put
IPD?
Probe Droid in? IPD someone.
Yeah, if you could get Droidica out with that, or even Magna, you could clean that up.
We're gonna try it. We got nothing to lose. We got nothing to lose, boys. Except for the Grand Arena. We have that to lose. Let's get our own damage immunity going. Okay, do not hit. No! Stop hitting it!
That's what I was afraid of right there.
Oh, he's almost got a turn. He's almost got a turn. Droidica's gonna go. No! No! I was one away! Oh! Okay, Droidica, come in for me right here. Gosh, dang it! We literally needed one turn. It's not fair. Hopefully we can get Magna out now. That's like my only prayer right now. Get Magna out of there. I'm not going to worry about the others. Okay, at least HK's taking a lot of hits here. All right. We might get Magna still. If we can get Magna, we'll be in good shape. I'm so mad that we wasted IPD, though. No. Stop. Stop taking turns. Stop it. Stop! Stop! Oh my gosh!
That extortion's a beep word.
Allow me to sit here and watch them take 3 million turns. I really want to kill IG. Magna Guard. But I'm not going to. Akbar 3PO Leia. I'll try that. I want to save Wampa for the other side because that mission team's going to be tough. That mission team's going to be real tough. And Akbar 3PO Leia is actually a legit theory craft. It's pretty good. Didn't pay your
Leia's
tax.
triple tax.
All right, we got IPD out. Or, Magna Guard, I mean. Ooh, could we get him? Oh my gosh, if this works. Oh, we needed the third one, Leia! Let's have C-3PO pay his taxes. Stay alive, guys. That damage immunity is just dumb.
You know, I kind of want to see a General Organa tune in here.
I would love that. All right.
I really feel like we're gonna get a epic confrontation Palp that'll need the new Galactic Legends.
Guys, this is gonna work. We just need that damage immunity to fall off.
What will the Palpatine do? Kill all the ships?
Yeah, just deployment ships. Cubs will finally win.
Come on, fall off.
Now,
There we go,
because
he's
he'll
open.
need a new Kylo and a new Rey.
Yes! Woo! Rise Ghost, was that your recommendation? If so, W in the chat. Yeah, I've used that team before, but usually it doesn't work. That time it came through for us big time. Big time. Okay, guys, we gotta find whatever we can to get this last team down.
Shock, Wampa, and Maul.
I don't know. I don't know if we can clear this last team.
What if you threw in Sarge instead of Maul, so you at least have like a tiny bit of synergy?
Well, you want the days of Maul's days.
Yeah, that's true.
Maul's days would help. Wampa can days too, though.
Yeah, you can.
It's twice the days for one price.
Sarge actually hits decently hard. Let's try this.
And Shock's basic gives offense up, so hey, you never know.
Let's go. Let's go. That dispel really helps too. Get him out! Woo! Oh man, this might work. This might work.
I love Shock. She's so versatile.
I can't wait to take her to Gear 13.
Got to get her to 7 stars first.
Shut up.
On the plus side, she'll be 7 stars before your range trooper.
That's true.
Everyone
Ooh.
will be. Yeah, that was dirty. What they just did to me, that was dirty. Let's go after mission for a bit. Days. All right. Dang it, mission. We at least got Karth out. That's a win. Hopefully we can get one more out. I think we're probably dead, though. I think we're toast. Depending on how angry Wampa can get. Oh, the days. Oh, come on, Wampa. Come on. Let's get Zalbar out here. Let's go, boy. Let's go, big boy. Let's go. Oh, man. He's healing too much. That pair's just so OP.
You won't have the leadership to deal with.
I won't have the
So they won't
leadership.
heal.
Okay, we can do this. We can do this. Let's try our own Karth. Shall we? I wish I had mission in Zalbar, though. Maybe Night Sisters. Let's see. Do I have... I only have 2 Night Sisters, I think. If only I had Marin. How about those 2? Who could we put with them? Nah, I don't think they're gonna work. It's tough, guys. This is tough. Probably some good synergy we've got still is Resistance. We got a decent...
What do you have left for Old Republic? You've got Karth. I saw Canderous. I know Canderous is not geared high, but...
Actually, here's what we got. Sir Boss, you're going to like this.
Troopers.
Oh, no. If you're going to run them in 3v3, yeah, I'd do those 3.
Troopers! We should have used our troopers. All right, here we go. Oh, man, the DPS is so good, though. Oh, if only we could hit her again. Let that taunt fall. Oh, she's close. Stop! No! No, gosh. She was so close. Ah. Only I could have hit her once more. We just needed one more hit. We got him depleted, though, a bit.
Yeah, I wasn't going to suggest troopers this time.
Yeah, you say that after the fact. Oh, man. Let's try Qui-Gon and Kanan and... somebody with DPS.
Sabine. She's got an AoE. And
oh, we got Hera. What if we put Hera with Sabine and Kanan? Let's do that. I think we can get this. I think we're going to get this. Okay. Let's just go for this. Oh! Okay, oh, she's already under 100% though. Oh, she's dazed. Yes! Woo! We just got to worry about the big boy now. Oh, we're good, guys. We can armor shred. Let's give a backup plan just in case. You know, we just need a backup plan, right? Sabine coming in strong with the armor shred. Kanan delivering the final blow. And Sabine seals the deal. We got him down. All right. That's as close to a full clear as we're going to get, ladies and gentlemen. We're not getting through that ship. Unfortunately, we used everything we could. I don't think that they're going to do anything else right there. So we should be good to go. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me on the voice chat.
My pleasure. Thanks for the
Yeah, it was great to be here. Thanks
that was fun. Tell me in the chat. You guys want to do this kind of style again? Bring the patrons on. Let me know. Let me know down in the comments if you're watching the replay if you want to see that again. I thought it was pretty fun. We won't do it every time, but I think we'll probably do it again. And if you guys want to join the chat next time, check out my Patreon page, link down below in the description. Always love to have more. Fighting Drunk, maybe you missed it earlier. I think we're probably not going to do it. I just ended up taking too long. We're at 1 hour and 20, and I've got some things I need to get to today. And I need to get you guys a video going for today, so I'll be working on that. All right, everyone, thanks again for joining me. We are going to jump off. Have a great day.
Now you're at the end.
Well, that was fun. Do we get a vote and we get to do this again?
I vote yes to do it again.
Absolutely.
I vote yes. I vote that Cups tries to do my P2 GAC event this afternoon and we can mock it. Because I'm having too much fun not winning.
Nice.
I'll have to learn how to do the video that Cubs had because I was on delay the entire time.
I think you just double click his name.
So I'm on my phone and it